On January the 1st, 2021, here in Salem, Indiana. And we're looking at a Vimana airship in Afghanistan. You can see it right here, outlined. Let me flip this around. Whoo, my goodness, you all, hello. This is so exciting. It really is. When you delve into history, hidden history that we're really not supposed to be talking about, although it's public, you find all kinds of interesting things. Hello, that's life, but not as we know it. Hello, hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so an anti-gravity appears to have been around for thousands of years, around 12,000 of years, even longer than that. Hello. UFOs have been here on the earth in ancient times. They're not just now coming down, okay? They're not. Yeah. Hello, in Dublin. Hello. So let's just look at this. I'm glad you found it too. This is a new for me, but yeah, this is a Vimana ET airship in Afghanistan. I'm looking at this website. And what is interesting about this, if you haven't heard about these airships, okay, back in ancient, okay, look at this. This is kind of what it looked like. This is a Dr. Prasad right here. They've done a design of what the airships looked like back in around 12,000 years ago. Okay, this is actual. This is what they look like, because in their writings there was an Indian emperor, Ashoka. He started a secret society of the 9 unknown men. And these men were great Indian scientists, you know, India, Pakistan, all that area right there. And they found a whole lot of manuscripts and stuff. And some of the language was in Sanskrit. So they each wrote a book on what they found. It was called, the book was The Secrets of Gravitation. And this is back from years and years ago, because the ancient Indians was around during the time of Atlantis. And the Atlanteans, they had their spaceships. The Indians had their spaceships. They had anti-gravity, and they had ships that looked like cities up in the sky. And there's so much writing on it, it says. They had flying machines. They were anti-gravitational, based upon a systems of analogs to that of a lagima, the power of the ego. They say that you can levitate. Your own body could levitate. But yeah, there's stuff that we don't know about, that we have forgotten because it was purposely hidden from us. So if you're just tuning in, there's cigar ships. They say, look at this. So I'll put the link here. It says, I'm talking about this one Vimana. The ancient Indian epic describes a Vimana as a double-deck circular aircraft with portholes and a dome, much as we would imagine a flying saucer. So that would look like, where do I got that? Is it right here? Yeah. That is there. They fly around in that, you all. This is real. This is not a joke. It's not a joke. Okay, there's too much written about it in their history. Okay, there is. Oh my gosh. So what was I going to say about it? So yeah, I'm going to put the link here so you all could see. They didn't want Hitler to find out about it, but I think he did find out about it in the 30s. He started, Hitler and the Nazi staffs were exceptionally interested in ancient India and Tibet, and they sent expeditions to both these places yearly, starting in the 30s, in order to gather esoteric evidence that they did so. And perhaps it was from these people that the Nazis gained some of their scientific information. They went there. Okay, so look, the Adrona and the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, one Vimana described was shaped like a sphere and bore a great speed on a mighty wind generated by Mercury. It moved like a UFO going up and down and backwards and forwards. So these things, and they could fly super, super fast. And look at, we're talking about, and they were found in caves in the Turkestan, Gobi deserts, and devices of hemispherical objects of glass and porcelain with some mercury in it. These ships are all over the place. So anyway, what's interesting about this? Hello. What was interesting about this, like this, it said 5 world leaders visited this in Afghanistan. Whoa, Gina. Yeah, 5 world leaders visited that dome-like thing in Afghanistan. 5 of them. They made a special trip to Afghanistan to see it. Look at some of the other pictures. So, and we had troops there too. You know, we had some troops. We had 8 soldiers that literally disappeared when they were removing a 5,000-year-old flying machine from an Afghanistan cave. So this is not make-believe. None of this is make-believe. These are real flying saucers, and these were been around for 12,000 years. I think our history has been rewritten 6,000 years ago. They cut it off right there. They say the Bible is 6,000 years old. That's all the history you get from the whatever, all of that. Something like that. Our history only goes like that. You know, they're not being truthful with this. They're not. So 5 leaders visited that. We're going to see it. We're going to see those 5 leaders who visited it. Look at this. It says, did 5 leaders visit a cave containing an airship in Afghanistan? Yes, they did. In 2013, there was 15 reportable news outlets linked below. President Obama, Prime Minister Cameron, or President Sarkozy, Angela Merkel. They traveled to Afghanistan in quick succession in December of 2010. And New Zealand also made it. You trying to tell me that they made a special trip to Afghanistan to see that Vimana? Yes, I am. They made a special trip. Look at this. So it says on the 15th of January, the Afghanistan minister Dushanbe, I can't say the name right, admits that there's life on other planets. In May of 2010, New Zealand Prime Minister John Key, he kept his trip secret until 2015. On the 3rd of December, President Obama, he went. 7th of December, British Prime Minister David Cameron went. 8th December, French President Nicolas Sarkozy went. 18th of December, German Chancellor Angela Merkel went. They visited a cave that contained an ancient flying machine. It would be an enormous 6-story high thing. Look at this. Are you all seeing this? Why didn't we hear about that? Why wasn't that in our news? Why wasn't it in our news? I'm telling you what, the Middle East is so rich in history, a lot of history, and no wonder there's so many wars going on over there. No wonder all these countries of the world who are not have their countries over there, they got to have their hand in everything that goes on in the Middle East because it's historically rich in cultures. It is, and this is like, yeah, and guess what? Stephen Hawking said on the 26th of April in 2010, he said, do not make contact with extraterrestrials, he said. Yeah. So even the Pope knew about this, you all. Yes. Hit that thumbs up, people. Yes, hit the thumbs up, you know, because you know you could. There's news articles in here. Oh my gosh, they had to look. They had to cut out of a Middle East trade to attend funerals of 3 airmen last week who lost their life by visiting troops in Afghanistan. They probably lost their life going into those caves, you all. Look at that. So President Obama went there. This is when he went. President Obama. Let's open you up in another tab, President Obama. Where are you at? You had to go to Afghanistan. Boom, let's see you. What you doing in there, Mr. President? We want to see you. And I don't want to look at that. I want to see President Obama in Afghanistan. I really do. Let me do this because this is important. If they had to go there, they knew about UFOs. They heard all about it. I'm sure it was a surprise trip.
Surprise visit to Afghanistan. I'm going to show you some video here of the president arriving to Afghanistan. I'm going to show you some video. Obama has made a surprise visit to Afghanistan. I'm going to show you some video here of the president arriving at Bagram Air Base earlier this morning. The Associated Press reporting that the president arrives in Afghanistan 1 year after widening an ever deadlier war just days before a pivotal review about the 9-year-plus conflict there with General David Petraeus. AP says that plans for a face-to-face meeting with President Karzai of Afghanistan were scrapped at the last minute, and apparently that was to be done by video phone. President Obama is set to speak to troops at Bagram Air Base shortly, and we're going to show that to you on our companion network C-SPAN live.
So he made a surprise visit to see this out of the blue, a surprise visit to see this thing right there. President Obama. Yeah. So that's interesting, you all. I really do think that's very, very interesting. So that's him right there. Yeah, so he was caught going. There's some more pictures of him and I'm not going there. I'm not going to go in this one thing. It tells me to open up something. Whoa. So look, this is the list of presidents who have went to Afghanistan since 1950. Why have they been going there? They've been going there, look, since 1959. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Well, I thought he was going to say something about the UFOs. Didn't you all think he was going to say something about the UFOs? I bet that he saw the UFOs too. George Bush, well, he's went there several times. I guess that's George Bush Sr. Obama went March and December, and then he went to Kabul, and there, he's made a lot of trips. Trump went one time in 2019. So they've all went to Afghanistan. I'm sure they all got to see that Vimana. This is real. This Vimana, it's a UFO. They had all kinds of them. And they could levitate in the air. They could fly. And there were cities in the sky. I think I pulled up some images here of them. Yeah, look at this, how some of them look like this. They literally could fly around in the sky like cities in the sky. Look at this in stone right here, you all. Look at this carved into the mountains. Their stuff. This was, what was this city's name? I don't know what the city's name, but yeah, this stuff is real. This is what they did. So the UFOs they're not just now coming. They've been here for years and years and years and years. It's written all throughout history. India's got a really rich history of it. I don't know what to think. I've never seen that one picture. I really haven't of them there like that. They are here in our skies and they are landing. You know, when in India, they said that the king during that time, he had runways where he would land his spaceships on. You can find out all about it because all you have to do is you just type in, look, the Rama in power. It was humongous. It was humongous. Look at that. Humongous. In the Indus Valley of the city of Harapus. Yeah, but something happened. A nuclear war broke out with them, you all. A nuclear war broke out. And it's not fiction. It's not fiction. Between them. So yeah, I know I'm a little, look at the architecture. Is that not beautiful? The Rama in power, 10,000 BC to 2,500 BC. Look at that. They were a thriving place, totally thriving. Yeah. So this is a look. See, Rama. Let's look at this. All you have to do is do this search. Rama used an atom bomb against the Atlantis Mohenjo-daro. See that? Ancient nuclear war. So look at that. So you say, oh, Gina, that's just make-believe. No, it's not make-believe. We got our technology from somewhere, okay? It just didn't appear out of nowhere. It didn't. They said that Atlantis is the one that dropped a bomb on India back then. The Atlanteans, and they had the cigar-shaped ships too, is what they had. So let's look at this right here. Boom. So this is Mohenjo-daro reveals the exposure to an atomic radiation possibly caused by the atomic blast. So here we're over here. I guess it's in the, no, that's the red are the rulers and people and legends, but look at this. There's so much history that they don't talk about no more. They want us to think that we don't have a history, but we do have a history, and you have a history. I think the people in India and Pakistan realize they have a history unless they've been dumbed down, unless that history has been kept from them. Yeah. So yeah, there were ancient wars, Atlantis versus Rama beyond 4000 BC. Yeah, it was like 12,000 and stuff too. Look, Lemuria, look at that. It really did exist. Lemuria existed, Atlantis existed, they all existed. Everyone existed. Yes. So, yeah. And this is what they had. Look at this. Apocalypse. Boom, just like that. It just went off. And that's, you got all that stuff happening. But if you're just tuning in, look at this. This is on their stones and stuff like this. You know, and even their drawings back in India, they had plans that even told the type of material. They had carefully drawn out plans in their manuscripts and stuff, what material to use, how to build it, how to do the controls. It's all documented, you all. And this ain't no cartoon. And people make fun of people because they're a different religion. Well, we can't pay no attention to them. Oh, look at this. Is a pretty good. Ah, so look, there's our space shuttle right there. Look at that. There's like a space shuttle capsule, and it's just like the Vimana. What do you all think about that? They got the idea from the Vimana. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We're stealing technology from the ancient extraterrestrial civilizations that they got rid of. They just disappeared. They did. Look at that. That is really neat. Would you have ever believed that? Wow. It makes perfect sense. They hadn't the technology is what they're doing. Hit it just like that. Are y'all seeing that? Yeah. So we didn't discover nothing on our own, okay? If you're living in America and this, we didn't discover that. We took that knowledge and that technology from India and Pakistan and stuff. That's where we got it. India and Pakistan over there in the Middle East to probably with Hitler too, got that information, got that technology, and we built ourselves these things like this. Anti-gravity and all this propulsion and stuff going on. Yes, you all, this is like, I love it. Let me tell you, I love archaeology. I really do. I loved it when I was younger, but then it just went by the wayside. But, you know, this is interesting because it doesn't matter what religion you are, there is a history tied to that religion. And you cannot dismiss it as myths. You can't dismiss these Indian gods, these Hindu, all this kind of stuff as nonsense. It's not. I believe that they existed. They were a type of civilization that existed, and they just didn't want us to know. And that's what I think. They didn't want us to know. Look at this. So, yeah, so you have these things like that. And they flew around in the sky is what they did. But that really is interesting that they all went to see that in December of 2010, that Vimana in Afghanistan, you all, that's what they did. Wow, Mr. President, Barack Obama. He was a very eloquent speaker. He really was. I'm being honest. Look at these. Look at the culture. And you know, they destroy the culture in these places. They were just so advanced. And these soldiers, they died. They say there's some kind of Vimana in there, way, way in there. But I think that's too big, too little. I think that's photo crop. Okay. But I think that's about all I've got to say about it. I really do. There are all different types. Look at there, in the middle of the desert. That's why there's so much going on. People want a piece of the technology. There was also something mentioned about a Stargate. There was a Stargate somewhere around that region I saw that they found, I think around the India, Pakistani region, some kind of ancient Stargate was also found. I don't know what I did with it. I had so many windows open, now I can't find it. But it serves me right for doing that, for messing it up. You all, this is not nice. Is this okay? Yeah, look at these plans, and these are more or less what it looked like, the different types of ships that they would make. But that really does look like something that we send off into orbit. And I believe that that's probably where they got it. This is the different types that they made right here. Look at this. In the Ramayana, widely mentioned is an aerial vehicle called the Pushpaka Vimana, belonging to Kubera. We are told how it came to service of the hero Rama, who rode in it through the length and breadth of the country to see if everything was all right. So I'm sure he did exist. We also read he flew in the aircraft adorned with gold, and he saw the gods in other planes as he was flying, possibly from other planets. Look, the Epic of Ramayana. So all of this, they even had a car. It said the Pushpa car resembles the sun and belongs to my brother, was brought to Sri Lanka by powerful Ravana. That aerial and excellent car, going everywhere it will, is ready for thee. That car, resembling a bright cloud in the sky, is in the city, speeding brightly, the aerial car. So we got these cars that Elon Musk has made. Okay, we got these cars that Elon Musk has made. They travel underneath. I forget what is that name, because he's got these anti-gravity things he's got under. Well, they got the technology from the Middle East and Asian countries. This is a lot of stuff to report on, but isn't that neat right there? It flew. This is what it looked like. An artist's representation of an ancient flying machine. You think, how can that thing be like that? Well, you know, people say they've been seeing triangles in the sky, but have you been seeing triangles that look like that? Have you? With that shape right there? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Nicholas Tesla. Where'd he get that? Where'd he get his information? All of that, all of it, you all. So, look at this right here. It's a blueprint of Ravana Stargate. So they had a Stargate. That's where I seen it. A Stargate is in that area, and I think they want to bring it. They wanted to open it. They want to open up the Stargate. So there's just too much going on. There's look, Stargate markings at Uana. See that right there? It's been carved in stone. Okay, in Sri Lanka. The Ranmasu Uyana contains a stone carving which is believed to be a key to a Stargate with secret symbols. This has been carved in a stone wall located in the very same place and believed to be keeping all the key secrets to the universe universal travels through stargates. See, they thought that teleportation was science fiction until a physicist reported that it was possible to accomplish photon teleportation. So yeah, so there's so much going on in this world. There really is. Whoo! Hello. Yeah, but that's about all I've got to say. That 5 world leaders went here to Afghanistan and they looked at the Vimana airship that was uncovered. So I don't think they start these wars just to start them. I think they looking for something. Okay, they're looking for something. They got to have that technology, the secrets to unlocking the universe is what they've got to have. Yeah. Please give this video a thumbs up so that others can see it. And let's hope and pray that YouTube, please do not block this video and make it unavailable on all devices because it's not very nice. I didn't like it. Yeah, but you can do your own research too. It's really interesting. So with that being said, I am going to go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. You can hit that little subscribe button or that bell. I think there's a bell. I don't know where you're going to hit it at. A bell to where you can get a notification if they send it out when I go live. I really don't like doing uploads of videos. I'd rather just go live and just get it over with. That way I don't have to worry about it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you all so much too, and have I hope you're having a wonderful New Year's Day. Thank you.